Hey everyone, welcome to another vlog. I'm serious, this town is bipolar. When it is cold, it is very cold. When the sun is up, I'm serious, the sun is not coming out to play with anybody. By this time, my second video in Gandere should have gone up. So this will be the third video. And today I will be visiting the market. I will go visit some kilichi, some shea butter spots. You know, I'll take you along. So right now I want to go to the central town. I was there last night. ACM Ngaoundere holds here, so I wanted to attend the forum. I think they had Rock Foundation graduation, so I wanted to attend forum in the evening, but it started to rain. It started to rain at the time I had to leave home, and it only stopped raining past 6. I was already late. So when I called Abba, he told me they were already giving the certificate. I got to town to get a taxi because only taxis leave. I think it's towards the university area. So I wanted to get a taxi to the area, but we stayed on the road for a very long time and we did not find any taxi. So Naomi and I went back to the house. Guys, I'll show you this road. When we left the house yesterday, the road was terrible. It felt like it had been raining for the longest time. Meanwhile, it rained just for a day. But this morning, it's like nothing happened. Moto, bonjour monsieur. Hôtel de ville. Combien? Okay. Dans 500, s'il vous plaît. Good morning everybody. So we are here in the town of Ngaoundere. This is Bois the Madoc. It's like a garden just like Saint Anastasie in Yaoundé. So we're just around here. We want to get something to eat. We're going to carry you along as usual because your girl has got your back. If you're interested, come along. Naomi is taking me around town. Like I told you, Naomi was born in Ngaoundere, so she's our tour guide for today. The next time I will be. Guys, Naomi decided to wear heels for my video. See something? She sapped in my show. You will not enter, you're joking. This is a beautiful garden where you could just sit, relax, and don't think about the bills you have back in town. The people in this area use the garden for their events. You could have like a wedding, and then there is a hotel in the garden. Now, good thing is this garden is found just by the road, as in the entrance to Ngaoundere. So if you're getting into Ngaoundere and it's late, you could just stop by the garden and get into the hotel. Like a replication of the Adamawa mountain. I don't know why they call it a mountain. You just have like monuments of things that represent the city. This is the first one we stopped at. I think I saw another one while we were passing, so we'll just take you there and then we'll show you around. Okay. And I got to wear Naomi's slippers because she kept crying that her feet were killing her. So I'm helping her and I am slaying in her look. And to the side of the garden, they have like a zoo, but the zoo was pretty much empty, and they had just like one monkey, which was not cool. Like, there's so many animals in this place. Why do you have just one monkey? But I watched a video once and I saw that this zoo had like birds and other animals before, but it's really empty now. So we got into the restaurant, but they didn't have food because this was very early. So we had baobab juice, which I did not like. I'm not really a fan of lacto. I'm not intolerant, but I'm not a fan of it. Naomi and I had to visit the ranch of Ngaoundere, Le Ranch de Ngaoundere, but it was a little bit far from town, and I did not have much time because I had to leave Ngaoundere on this day to get to Garoua. So we decided to go to the Lamidat, and from the Lamidat we have to go to the best kilichi. It's called le meilleur kilichi de Septentrion. Hey, Septentrion. Septentrion. Oh my god. I'm sorry guys, just get used to my excesses. We finally got to the Lamidat, and I was really excited to see the horses, to just go around and to discover the rich culture in this area. I was a little disappointed because the place has been modernized, you know. And I feel like my visit to the palace in Fumban has created like some expectation in me that anytime I want to go to a palace, I expect to see certain standards. Now, before getting into the Lamidat, you have to take your shoes off. Everybody, shoes off. Hi everybody, right now we are at the
Lamido.
The Lamidos.
Lamidat.
Lamidat. En anglais c'est
Moi je ne connais pas.
Lamidat, c'est tout Lamidat.
En anglais, bon, c'est toujours.
C'est la same, it's same thing.
Lamidat.
Lamidat.
Ouais.
So right now we are at the Lamidat and we want to go into the building like you see and just look around. So come along with us. This child was brought here because he committed a crime. Anybody who commits a crime in the community sits here and waits for the Lamido to settle the matter. Whenever there is a ceremony, this is where the elders sit. I am a security officer. I am supposed to dress like this. There were some guys who used to sleep up here. This is where they used to serve their food, in these mortars. Yes, the food was being put in these bowls and fire was put under so that the food could be heated. These drums are also for heating. If the Lamido dies, this is what we hit and the people know that the Lamido is dead. Yes, the sounds are different. This one to the right is for birth. When the wife of a Lamido puts to birth, this is the drum they play. Njak Mokong means 3 doors. Before democracy, there was a prison here and people who committed crimes in the society were being put in. And if tried and found guilty, the Lamido will slaughter them. Now we don't have this. We don't do it any longer. This is where the Lamido sits when there is a gathering, and his subjects get to sit on the mat just by him. This is also another waiting room. When you want to see the Lamido, this is where you sit before you are being invited in. On the other side of the waiting room, the people who sit there want to settle matters. Here we have the Lamidos of the Ngaoundere dynasty, from the first Lamido to the one we have presently. In 1901, Mahamadou Abu Issa was killed by the Germans. Back then, we used to fight battles on the mountain. Now, this is not the original tour guide in the area. The tour guide had like some issue. So this is a security guy in the area. And I really feel like this was a rip-off because he took money from us and he didn't tell us that the Lamido was already seated like where he usually sits, so we could not get into the place. He only took us and he showed us this outer court, and then that was the end of the visit. So I was really disappointed. I didn't see the things I wanted to see. I didn't see the horses. I feel like he should have told me that like before we got to pay him money, you see, so that we knew what we were getting into. I was really disappointed in this. I have seen pictures of what it looks like. I have seen like it is so beautiful, and I really wanted to see the beauty, but that was it. And I left this place. I was really disgruntled. And then when I left this place, like my face, and there was no way I could hide it, plus I hadn't eaten, you get. So when I got out, there's this guy who saw me and he was like, is everything okay? So I explained to him that I wasn't satisfied with the tour because I didn't see anything. He just showed me this stuff, you know, and he was like, okay, he's going to take me to some interesting places. First of all, he took us to a spot where like horses are being tied so that we could get like a horse ride, and then we drove to the sacred lake of Gandere, Lake Tizan. So I'm going to share another video with you all because it was quite a journey and it was so beautiful. So in the next video I put up, I'm going to share with you my journey to Lac Tizan and my experiences with the new tour guide. If you are interested in seeing that video, and if you're interested in discovering the North with me, make sure you give this video a thumbs up and stay tuned.
Mahamadou Zaki.
Ouais,
je suis médecin traditionnel de Lamidat.
Médecin traditionnel de Lamidat.
Yes.
Okay, guys, Mahamadou is taking us to Lac Tizan. We met him in front of the Lamidat, so it's going to be an amazing ride. He's driving us actually. I have his card right here. He sells like traditional medicines. If you want something like that, I'll give you his contact. I'll just put it in the description box.